We'll stay here. How's it going, everybody? Good morning and welcome to The Undoing. Not the name of the show, but as I sat here today, it's Wednesday. Usually on Wednesday, I don't really start anything new for the coaching or a challenge for you, but I came across this post from the Michigan Charitable Foundation, and you saw me, I posted it, and I thought, wow, what a great idea to talk to people about today. We're always talking about creating new habits and making a schedule and creating a list of goals and getting and getting and getting and doing and doing and doing. What about undoing? What about letting it go? Now, today I'm going to ask some questions. I really want your participation. If you're up for it, just put it in the comments below or reach out to me privately, but I want some interaction here. Have you ever in your life let something go that didn't serve you? I'm not talking about throwing away paper or things like that, even though that could be part of it. What is it that on your journey of life you may be carrying that you don't need? You hear the expression baggage. Oh, I got a lot of extra baggage. I'm carrying this in. And then you'll hear advice. Well, just set it down and leave it there. Sometimes it's not that easy. I know. I want to hear from you. In one of the other videos just recently I posted, we were talking about addiction a little bit, not a lot, but the subject came up, and that could be part of this subject. So on your way to where you're going, and I know we've chosen our goals, and we're getting close to the February effect, but we've made our list of goals. We know our outcome. We're looking forward to it. We're taking action on a daily basis. I hope. If you're not, start today. And as we move forward and we raise our standards and we create new opportunities for ourselves, and we're trying to build, or we are succeeding in changing and building a new us, what part of what we're carrying now should we let go? Here's an example. Let's say you have a bad habit, and your habit is you leave a mess on the kitchen counter after you make breakfast. Is that a bad habit? Yes. Are you the one that's going to clean it up later? Maybe. But that habit is probably not the most desirable thing you do. If you got time to make breakfast, you got time to clean up your mess, right? That's my opinion, even though I don't follow it all the time. Maybe you could leave that behind. How? Well, when you're making breakfast, make time to clean up after yourself. It's simple. But the key that you can incorporate to everything like this is to notice when that is taking place and shift it right then. Maybe it's the way you associate or treat other people in your life. Maybe you've got a bad day, or you're stressed, or you're dealing with idiots. And I'm sorry, I don't mean you're dealing with people or situations that are not exactly common sense. You know what I'm talking about. And you take that home, or you take that to the next person that you meet, and that attitude grows, and you share that bad attitude with somebody else. Stop for a minute. And you're going to have to deal with whatever you're dealing with. But before you move to the next encounter or the next person or the next association or even the next project, stop for a second and undo it. Let it go. The undoing. I like it. Give me your comments. What are some of what is your advice for other people? Now, good advice. Don't, and if it works for you, I don't care what you say, as long as it's not offensive to other people. So if it's as simple as just quit and it works for you, I want a little more of a story, but I want to hear it. But if you've got advice on how to undo or stop, and you've got a bad habit, or you've witnessed somebody else undoing and letting go of something and that allowed them to grow, post it. Let's help each other out. For me, there's been several things. A lot of it is bad eating habits. Of course, we've talked about that. What you listen to, what you say, what you surround yourself with, what you see on a regular basis, that was mine. Okay? When I got sick a couple of years ago, while I was sick, when I was sick, I convinced myself, as part of the healing process, and learned this from others, that what you say, what you hear, what you think, what you see, what you feel, everything in your environment becomes who you are. And if you surround yourself with negativity or dis-ease, it will eventually overcome you. It did. Once I started clearing that away, and I'm talking even the music I listen to, and I'm not knocking any music, it's just for me. If it created a stressful environment or a negative thought process or just who I was, and it didn't fit with who I wanted to be or who I knew I was, I let it go. Same thing with the people I was hanging around. There were certain people that just, bless their heart, they're not bad people. They're just not where I want to be. So that was my advice to you. It's not a mean thing, it's a necessary thing. Okay. I love you. Let me know what you think about the undoing. We're going to talk more about this. Anyway, on your mark, get set, grow. Right on.